Hello, 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 viewers. This is TerraFirmaCraft, and I am Joseph Moore, aka the Jalden, and this is a Minecraft mod, and it is one of my absolute favorites. It was made by Dunkliosis and Biox. Biox is the main developer, I suppose. Well, they're both pretty equally important in the mod. I just want to give them credit. I will link to. Oops. I will link to their the mod download page in well shortly. I don't think the rest of these are ready to be taken. So, what is this game? What is this game? This looks kind of like Minecraft, but I mean things definitely look very different. Look what's in my hand. I got peppers. Peppers aren't in vanilla Minecraft. Well, yeah, there's a lot of new things added to this mod. In fact, pretty much everything about vanilla Minecraft has been changed in this mod to make it more, well, more fun to survive in it, and you get to do some really interesting things too in this mod, which I really appreciate. So I've collected some rocks, I've collected some sticks. That's the thing about this game I have to understand is it's very hard to get resources early on. See right here, first thing you do in normal Minecraft is start punching a tree. I'm punching this tree right now. I don't get anything. Look at that. Well, you see, there's a little bit of breaking in the tree, but I'm not going to be able to get anything from it, even if I punch all the way through. Just trust me on that one. So here we have diorite rock around us. That's the thing about this one. There's so many types of every single item. There's like umpteen different types of wood. There's a whole bunch of different types of rock. There's even a bunch of different types of dirt for who knows what reason. I suppose aesthetics. I don't know. It might be so you can tell what sort of rock is underneath. I've noticed that there is a correlation in the game. So here what I'm going to do. I have a bunch of rocks in my hand. If I right click with them, then it allows me, it goes into this kind of crafting menu sort of thing. This is a 5x5 square of, like, it represents the rock right here. So if I chip away at the rock like this, and chip away these corners right here, and these corners right here, I can make a stone axe head. You can also make other tools. A very important one is the knife, which I will showcase right here. You go like that, and make that, and sometimes it won't show up in here. It's just a bug. It's really there. Don't worry about it. And an interesting thing about the knives, which I just made, is you can make two of them with one crafting, just like that. I'm gonna put that there. Okay, so we got knife and we got an axe head. I'm actually gonna create one more tool, which is the shovel, which you craft like this. Just kind of create an L out of both sides, and there we go. And now we craft our tools like this. We place a tool head on the stick. The only way you can get sticks in this game is by cutting through leaves or punching through them. You eventually get a scythe later on, but that's for later. Let's move this up here. So I'm gonna cut a little bit of this wood. I'm gonna collect a little bit more of the leaves as well, because those are necessary just for the sticks. You don't often realize how many sticks you need until you don't have any, so it's good to have sticks, especially for torches and the like. And looking up at the sky, we are already halfway through the day and we don't have any sort of shelter. Shelter in this game, especially for the first night, is the most important thing, because otherwise you're going to be running away from monsters the whole night and more than likely dying from them. Monsters in this game have a ridiculous amount of health, and they are able to do a ridiculous amount of damage until you get some armor, which we need a lot of stuff to make. So here I'm going to cut down this tree. These trees might be close enough so that if I cut down this one, it'll cut down the other one. There's a little bit of a bug that allows you to do that. Yep, there you go. Not sure if it's a bug. Like it might just be an unintended feature. The way that trees are coded is if like there's separated by leaves, because you could have different types of trees, alright, where there's branches, and the branches might not be fully connected to the base, so there needs to be some sort of leeway. Here we go, Willow. This is an excellent beginner tree. In fact, I'm gonna just start grabbing all that I can from here. I want at least one willow sapling. Actually, it doesn't really matter much to me. We've got tons of willow right here, and we're doing pretty good on sticks. So, willow gives tons of wood. Most important thing right now for me is to just gather resources. So I should really be gathering some more of this other stuff. And yeah, see, the thing about willows is sometimes it doesn't cut down the whole tree because they're a big tree and kind of messy in that way. I don't think I'll be able to cut it down right now. I'll just leave this here. Like, it goes against my better nature, but it has to be done. I've got enough rocks for right now. Interesting thing that you can do is you can use a knife to cut grass, and this gives you straw. Straw is a useful building material early on. If you combine it in a 4x4 grid like this, you get thatch, which is, well, as the name implies, a good roofing material. Another thing about this game that is good to know is a lot of materials in this game are actually affected by gravity. So I'll show you what I mean in a second after I collect some more of this thatch. We should also be looking for, well, I should also be looking for a good place to set up my base camp. I don't think I'll want to do that immediately, but it probably won't be my permanent base because the sun is getting lower in the sky right now. It's past its apex, so you might notice that there's a patch of some differently colored dirt right here. Well, this actually is not dirt. This is peat. This peat is you're able to burn it basically and use it as a fuel source, and it's nice as a fuel source because it means you won't have to use wood as a fuel source, which is better for building with. You cannot place down peat once you have it as an item, so its only use is as a fuel source. But I also want right now to find clay. Clay spawns in really big pockets. Yeah, right here. And you can tell there's clay here because it's got these interesting looking flowers on it with the yellow tops. I think they're called marigolds or something like that. I don't need too much clay to start out with, but I'll collect as much as well, probably enough to wear out the shovel. You need 5 clay per each item that you make, and you'd be surprised by how quickly you run through it. And making clay items is a bit like making stone items, like I did before, the stone tool heads. Here, we're almost out of our. I'll show you right now. Well, no, I won't. I'll show you once I get situated in an area. What I need right now is a way to. I haven't seen any animals so far. That's a little concerning. Down here looks good to set up base camp. So I think I will. Oof. Took a little bit of damage. I'm gonna set up against this wall right here, so I don't need to build like that wall, and I have a surface to build off from. So here, let's make another shovel so we can get rid of some of this material. I don't really intend this to be my final area, but who knows? It might become that. The fact that there aren't very many animals here is very concerning. I haven't seen any pigs or cows or sheep. Okay, so we'll take as much as I dare from this side. And you saw right there, dirt is actually affected by gravity, and actually lots of other things are too. So if I craft 4 of these stone in a pile, it makes cobblestone. kind of your classical Minecraft cobblestone that you would see normally. And if I put it right here, you'll see it also succumbs to gravity. So here, we're gonna just take these guys, a bit more thatch for our building material. And we're going to build a little quick trick. Oh, not that. I'm going to build a little quick trick roof. It takes a lot of straw to actually make these things, but it's worth it, in my opinion. We're gonna do this just to be a bit creative for our starting shelter. 2, 3, 4, and last bit. 2, 3, 4. And I am quickly gonna pull out this wood right here and fill in this area. I am shift clicking to put the wood down in a pile like that, and I'll put it right here too, and then I'll fill in the rest of this area with thatch so no bad guys come in. Okay, so it's dark right now, and obviously we want a little bit of light. So the way that, you can't create torches right now, you can't create a furnace in this game. I have no stone. Well, I have stone, but you can't create a furnace out of that. I don't have, I can't make a crafting table because here, if I put logs in the crafting bench, it doesn't create sticks. So what do you have to do? Well, in real life, you'd have to create a campfire if you're out like this. So that's what I'll do. You throw sticks on the ground to get a campfire started, and you need some way to start the fire. And how do you do that? Well, you rub 2 sticks together. This little symbol right here is kind of 2 sticks rubbing together. So sometimes it takes a little while. There we go. And here we have light. And this slot right here, it takes one thingamajig at a time. Oh, and I just realized that I haven't been timing this video. I'm not exactly sure how long it's been going, but I think I'll get through the night. I'll show you a few more things, and then I'll call it a day. So here you put in 1 stick here, and it gives you torches. So torches are actually substantially cheaper in this game than they are in regular Minecraft, which is kind of nice. I don't have too many sticks, so this will be enough for now. I'm gonna do that, and to keep the fire going, you just put in more wood. Here, I'm gonna do a sneaky thing right here. I'm gonna pull that out. I'm going to pull this piece of wood out so we can see outside. The reason that I'm like really paranoid about not being or being inside during the night is because there's a whole manner of nasty creatures that want me dead at night. I could get out there and oh, and here I told you we could use peat as a fire source, so that's what I'm gonna do right now. Actually, we don't want to be wasting our wood right now. So I'm gonna just put this wood away. This is kind of like a storage block for wood right now. There's a lot of early game kind of storagey blocks. That's one. Actually, something I can show you right now. Oh, I can't. Here. I'm gonna brave the outside for a few seconds, and we're going to collect some of this. Let's lay down a few torches so we don't get monsters spawning everywhere. It seems to be relatively calm right now. I hope I'm not on peaceful. No, I'm not. So there should be monsters spawning. It just so happens that there aren't around me, which I'm very grateful for. Because monsters in this game are crazy difficult. I have enough. I have enough of this right now. But I'm just gonna collect a little bit more. I'm gonna brave it a little bit. I'm gonna wander out just a little bit to see if we can find any bad guys. No, I don't see them. Okay. It's interesting because usually they're just swarming everywhere. This game has an interesting mechanic though, where if you stay in an area for long enough, it stops monsters spawning in that area. So I guess it's kind of like you claiming the territory and making it less wild. which is really great because monsters just spawning all the time is a really, yeah, terrible way to have a city run. But okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna dig this pit. Well, here's what I need to do. I'm gonna dig this pit 2 down like this, and I gotta. Well, here I gotta make a few clay items. Clay molding is interesting. You kind of use it like you use a stone. So I'm gonna just boop like that. You can make a couple of items. If you take away all the corners on one of these, it makes an urn or a clay vessel, which is used for storage. I can also make a water jug like this. It's kind of like one in the corner, then a knight's move on the edge, and then you get rid of the 3 in the corner right here. So you can see this is kind of like a handle. You make the hole through the handle like that, so it looks kind of like a jug. We'll make one of those. Actually, we'll make 2 of each of those items. Because clay items do break eventually. There we go. Okay, so it's really only worth it to make 4 clay items at a time because of just the sheer amount of these are unhardened vessels right now. So what you need to do to like make them harder is to put them in a kiln, and the way to do that is you place them down. What I did there is I shift, then I right clicked, and that places it. If I shift and right click again, it will pick it up, but I want these down here, so I'm going to place them again. And here we got straw. If I just right click right here until it's full, then there's that. Then it's got a bunch of wheat over it right now, and I actually need a little bit more wood. So there. We can put this back in. You need a full stack of 16 wood to actually fire a pit kiln. So I'm going to get this going. There. And we're going to put some dirt down. Like this. And then we're going to strike it so that we got that going. And there we go. You might notice that I have a mod installed. It's just for my personal use because I'm really bad with keeping directions. In fact, here we can see some mobs over there that have spawned. We got a creeper and a zombie. I'm in no shape to actually fight them, but we'll see what they are. Yeah, all the way over here. I'm scared. There's a creeper just up there. I don't think he sees me. Yeah, there he is. There's skeletons everywhere. In fact, I don't want to do this. I want to leave. I want to leave. Oh no, the creeper's following me, I bet. Well, he knows who I am. He was following me. I think he just got bored. And we got zombie, spider, all sorts of. Oh, we got a spider after us. Let's not poke the bear here. Let's just go back in here. You might notice the 2 bar. Oh, it's becoming day right now. You might notice 2 bars, like where my hunger bar usually would be. It's the hunger and thirst bar. So here, if I eat this pepper, it'll refill a little bit of hunger. But to drink, you need to. Well, you used to need to stand in water for a little bit because apparently in TerraFirmaCraft we drink through our feet. But this is really slow. They changed it in the latest update. So what you need to do instead is to use, well, I'll show you in the next episode. Bye. Thanks for watching.